morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Tuesday, May 5th. Euro declined 0.39% against the US dollar and closed at 1.1146. In economic news, the final manufacturing PMI in Germany fell to 52.10 in April. Also, the Eurozone's manufacturing PMI registered a drop to 52.00 as market anticipations were for the manufacturing PMI to ease to a level of 51.90. The greenback traded on a stronger footing after the US factory orders rebounded more than expected by 2.1% MOM in March, notching its first rise in 8 months. The pair is expected to find support at 1.1100 and the fall 3 could take it to the next support level of 1.1060. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.1202 and the rise 3 could take it to the next resistance level of 1.1265. Trading trends in the euro today are expected to be determined by the European Commission economic growth forecast scheduled in a few hours. Meanwhile, the US non-manufacturing PMI data scheduled later today would also generate a lot of market attention. The British pound fell 0.28% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5117. On Friday, data showed that the manufacturing PMI in the UK unexpectedly fell to a 7-month low reading of 51.9 in April, while markets were expecting the index to rise to 54.6. Other economic data indicated that the number of mortgage approvals for house purchases in the UK recorded an unexpected drop to 61.30k, compared to market expectations of a rise to 62.50k. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5081 and the fall 3 could take it to the next support level of 1.5042. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5167 and the rise 3 could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5215. Going forward, investors will closely monitor Britain's construction PMI data, scheduled in a few hours for further direction. The US dollar traded a tad lower against the Japanese yen and closed at 120.13. The pair is expected to find support at 120.01 and the fall 3 could take it to the next support level of 119.85. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 120.30 and the rise 3 could take it to the next resistance level of 120.44. Amid lack of any major economic data from Japan, market participants look forward to the release of the nation's services PMI data scheduled later in the week. The Australian dollar strengthened 0.14% against the US dollar to close at 0.7841. The Reserve Bank of Australia slashed its key interest rate by 25 basis points to 2%, second time this year in efforts to support growth in the economy. Earlier today, data released showed that Australia's trade deficit stayed in red with a reading of 1.32 billion Australian dollars in March, followed by a deficit of 1.61 billion Australian dollars registered in the preceding month. Overnight data indicated that the AIG Performance of Services Index in Australia recorded a drop to 49.70 in April. The pair is expected to find support at 0.7820 and the fall 3 could take it to the next support level of 0.7787. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.7869 and the rise 3 could take it to the next resistance level of 0.7886. Moving ahead, investors await Australia's new home sales and retail sales data scheduled in the early hours of tomorrow. Gold prices traded higher by 0.87% against the US dollar at $1187.80 per ounce, despite the greenback strengthening against some major currencies. Separately, gold holdings in the SPDR Gold Trust edged up to a level of 741.75 tons from its previous level of 739.06 tons. The pair is expected to find support at 1180.03 and the fall 3 could take it to the next support level of 1173.46. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1192.63 and the rise 3 could take it to the next resistance level of 1198.66. That was it for today. Make sure you check out our new affiliate program. As an IB, you will not only be maximizing your growth potential, but you will also enhance your client network. The CommexFX Introducing Broker program is one of the most rewarding in the Forex industry. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube and CommexFX TV channels. Have a great trading day!